Hi everyone. We are at Baraboo, Wisconsin at the Ringling Brothers Bed and Breakfast where we'll be spending the night. We've already been inside, checked in, and fell in love with this beautiful old house that belonged to one of the brothers of the Circus family, Ringling Brothers. When you go by the house, you will see the sign for the Ringling House Bed and Breakfast. And over on the lawn, you'll also see these big, beautiful elephants. We'll take a walk over there and get a little better look. Looks like here we have the mama elephant. And maybe big brother or big sister elephant and little baby elephant. There are a lot of elephants throughout this house, which makes me happy because I love elephants. They're my favorite circus animal. Maybe my favorite animal. Now the house has a beautiful porch on the front with chairs and tables. And the owner of the bed and breakfast says that on nice days she often serves breakfast on the porch. And they're working hard at putting some flowers out. They have a lot of perennials. I bet these pots will be filled with flowers soon. This house is on the National Historic Registry. In the porch, we have some more circus animal pictures. Here's some tigers. There's an elephant. If you're keeping track, there's another elephant. A beautiful mirror. Then in this room you come into is the parlor. Joe's looking at the newspapers here. Parlor has some sofas. I'm not sure what this is over here. Is it a radio? Oh, is it a Victrola? Because there's a crank.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a Victrola. Here's where you wind it up. And many records down there as well. I'm going to see if we can turn these lights on. And if you look up, you'll see the beautiful ceilings. And then, I'm not sure if this light would have been period. I don't know.
No.
It doesn't quite seem like it fits in with the rest. Of course, there's a TV in here for guests to watch. And plenty of seating. I love this built-in seating here. That is so fun. We have a vintage clock up here and a mirror. And many more pictures here. I love this, how they have a lot of circus art here. And look at this mirror. This mirror is gorgeous.
It's a matching set.
Oh, there's one on the side. Pocket doors. There's a clown collection inside of this curio cabinet. Yes, and this is the other mirror that goes with the one on the opposite side of the doorway.
They got DVDs and everything.
Oh, okay. Joe says there's some DVDs under there if you would like to watch them while you're here. Guests are free to use any of these downstairs rooms. This room has a huge piano. I think here's a picture, a photo of the bed and breakfast. I wonder if someone took that and gave that to them. This is the yellow Ringling house when it was white. And this is, I believe this is another Ringling house because I think I saw a video about that. There's a painting of this house up there. Lots of interesting pictures.
Yeah, I think this was Al Ringling's, and then they actually attached another building to it, so it is now a brewery,
Yeah.
which you can do a house tour.
Right. Up here we have a Circus carousel. I'm sure that's been added over the years. It looks like there's a radio and a DVD, a CD player in there. And there's another piano over here. This is the music room. There's a clarinet, as you'll see, and a tuba, right? Or is that it's a French horn, isn't it?
Yep.
And, of course, a fireplace.
I always
Some of these. This vintage clock.
set of drumsticks. That's kind of odd. We haven't come across the drums in the music room.
You have not. We're going into the library. I love this room. I love how much light there is from this bay window. And look at that beautiful marble fireplace. Marble and wood.
I wonder if outside of this, the back behind you,
Yeah.
where the library
Uh-huh.
actually is, those windows above, I wonder if those go all the way down. I think they do.
Yeah, they might. Here's some more elephants I've spotted. There's one. There's one. This is a desk, roll-top desk over here. Looks like it's used for, maybe the guests use that for printing things. There's an elephant here. And I saw one somewhere else. Oh, over here in the corner, there's some more. I don't know, if you heard that lady telling the guests that she tells people to see how many elephants they can find here.
Oh.
Because they're throughout the house. And often there's more added.
Like how
There's
they
always
just
adding
leave-
them.
They just leave the Christmas display.
Yeah, the
Up all the
Christmas
time.
village up there. And I love these cabinets with all the books.
Oh yeah, like here's the route book for Ringling Brothers. There's more than one circus troupe.
Oh,
There'd be a red unit and a blue unit. There may have been more in their heyday. And they just take off different ways on trains or caravans, and
we have some comfy, looks like a comfy chair. That's an old typewriter.
what kind of feathers? Emu? That's quite the cushion.
Yeah, those are on the couch too. The pillows are. There's an old chest there too.
Might be ostrich. Could be ostrich.
And I'm guessing that these are pictures of the Ringling family.
Yep.
That may even be Al there.
You mean
The owner, the former owner, was it Al?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
no?
I know there's.
Al is the one that.
Oh, so I can't
it's-
remember what this one's name was that owns this. What does this say?
Kenneth. That's like his obituary. Henry. This might be Henry.
Yeah. He was a nice looking fellow.
Yep,
This
Diamond
mother
Carver.
looks like Donna Reed on this picture. Oh, there's another elephant hiding over here. Somebody must be busy dusting these things because they don't look dusty.
Yeah.
And that would be tricky. The jack-o'-lantern girl. And then you come out here and this is the entryway that you'll first see when you come in. A beautiful vintage, I don't think you call this a sofa, and I can't think of what you call this right now. Now it says on Friday and Saturdays, if you stay here, there's complimentary wine and cheese at 5:30. Over here on the wall, there are some, this is the story of when the current owners bought the Ringling Brothers and then made it into a bed and breakfast. And this is a picture of all the Ringling Brothers. There's Al. The one in the middle, Charles, he's the owner of this house. Or Chaz, but I bet it means. There's John, Otto, and Alf. Here's some more pictures. This is the owner of the house, I believe, and this was his wife, Edith. And these were their parents. I believe the house originally belonged to this brother, and he sold it to this brother or vice versa. And they do also on this table have a lot of information about the area. And a guest book you can sign. There's also a guest book in our room that I totally intend to sign. And in here is the dining room. Okay. This is the dining room. This is where we will eat breakfast in the morning.
And that's the original table.
Yeah, this is, yes. This is the original table. So we'll be eating at the same table that Charles and Edith ate at. He took their meals at, and possibly the whole Ringling family at one time.
Well, they all had some fairly nice houses.
Oh, yeah.
In town.
Oh, yes.
But they probably passed around Sunday dinners between houses.
Oh, there's an elephant up there. That's good. Oh, and those are sneaky ones. They're all over the place. What this is. Oh, there's a radiator behind this. I love the built-ins. All the built-ins are just so cool. And I love that pink and gold teapot. A whole shelf of elephants. And there's several tables here for the guests in the morning. And I love this ceiling as well. I like that. That's very nice looking. Ringling Boulevard, that sign says. This room has a beautiful ceiling. Now we'll go on upstairs. You have the grand staircase here. I thought this was a top hat when I was at the bottom, but it's just a plant sitting on a mirror base. And from up here, you can see this beautiful stained glass window and the chandelier. Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry. Here's some more books. And another elephant statue. And another elephant statue. This is the 800 block of Steiner Street in San Francisco, California. And this hall is all guest rooms. This beautiful mirror. It's just, I feel like I'm staying in a part of history. And this is our room. And this way, if you go in that door down the hall, is Craig's room. And our rooms do connect. And she showed us this right outside our room. There is a microwave that everyone staying here can use. And there's also a refrigerator here. You can put your things in. A freezer. And there's more and more art on the walls. Of course, an elephant. You can probably hear Craig. I think it's good that he's at the end of the hall. That worked out great for us. Now, if you do plan on staying here, they do have their own parking lot. And I think there must be quite a few people staying here tonight because almost all the spots are full. We were glad to see they had their own parking lot instead of having to find some street parking. We get a few more comfort items out of here. And where we are at now is actually this is the back side of the bed and breakfast. And we'll walk around to the front side pretty soon. But this is where you go for guest check-in. The owner's out here. She's working on putting some pretty flowers out. We have this really peaceful fountain here. And there is a sign that says Ringling House Bed and Breakfast Parking. There's a dragon in the garden.
Huh?
There's a dragon in the garden. Yes, and lots of lily of the valley. Here's our room. We have number 2.
Oh, hey, come on in.
Now, if you come in the summertime, I probably advise you to bring a fan because it's not really warm out now, and I feel like this is very warm. There's a little air conditioner to help cool it off, which hasn't been on very long, so it'll probably get cooler. This is our bedroom. Here is this big 4-poster bed. I'm going to stand back further so you can see it. It is huge.
Yeah, I can't touch.
And I love all of the touches. Like, there's pictures of the Ringling brother family pretty much all throughout the house, I think. Certainly in this bedroom and what we've seen in the hallway. There's a lion. And we've got an elephant picture here. I'll show you the bathroom in just a second. We have a nice big dresser here, but we're only staying one night, so we really probably won't be using that so much. How we pack things. These beautiful lamps are everywhere, which I think they're Tiffany style, if I'm right.
Yep. They're modernized, but
It has a nice view outside of the neighborhood. There, we can see that better. The sun comes through there quite nicely. And then there is a mirrored wardrobe here. And inside, it's huge. So you can hang all your clothes there. But they also, there's 2 robes that come in that. There's some slippers there. I did bring my slippers. And some extra pillows.
yeah, they're down pillows are on the bed. These are non-down. You know, some people are allergic to down, to the
Right.
feathers. So
There's a nightstand on each side of the bed. If I step back here, you'll see there's a fireplace. I think it's an electric fireplace, if I remember right.
It's not working anymore, so they put an electric insert
Yeah,
into it.
safer too, probably. Then, of course, they've decorated with some vintage pictures and some circus animal statues up there. And there's just little touches everywhere. There's this little built-in here, and they've put some pretty plates in here. There's radiators throughout. It looks like they've built some things to put on top of the radiators. And some more circus pictures. The furniture, the chairs are rather ornate. We do have a little table in our room. I like that a lot. And some chairs, so you don't have to try sitting on the bed. Now we go through this door. Who's in here?
Me.
This is Craig's. It goes right through. We asked for these two rooms because they are adjoining. So Craig has a room of his own. This is Craig's bathroom. He has a shower in it and a bathtub. And then, of course, there's a toilet. And I think this is really cool. It was shut. It's a medicine cabinet, built in. I would love to have one of these. And then there are some bottles of their body lotion and some face soaps, hand soaps in each of the bathroom. A makeup remover wipe, and this, oh, Craig has a different kind than ours. His is Ocean Breeze, but these smell really nice. And then this is Craig's room.
Yep.
This is the Sally and Richard room. I think ours was Edith, and I can't remember. Here is, he's got this nice little writing desk here. And he has also, I think this is his closet. That does also come with robes, and there's a couple of pair of slippers in there. Yes. And I'm trying to remember what this is. Oh, this is a linen closet. And look at the beautiful dresser. It's really gorgeous. These are cute little lamps. And then more vintage pictures. There's the bed. He's got a brass bed, 4-poster. Also, he has a view outside there, a little neighborhood view. You could probably pull those curtains so they're around the bed. I love, it's like staying in history. I love, love, love that feeling. And then I will come back in here. Just look at the ornate carving on the bed. I'll show you our bathroom. This is our bathroom, which once again has pictures on it. And there's our shower. We have a nicer shower in this one. It has the shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel, and those smell amazing. I've already smelled those. And here's I guess ours has a medicine cabinet too. Oh, and it has a blow dryer and some cups in it. The mirror isn't dirty. That's an old mirror. I like the sconce lights. I wonder if those are original to the house because they look like it. And there's the amenities for this bathroom. That pretty much sums up our bedrooms. Craig, did you enjoy your sandwich?
Yep, I did.
It's pretty yummy.
I know.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's scrambled eggs, some Gouda cheese, some greens, which I don't remember what it's called, on a croissant. And I don't know, there might be some other seasonings in the eggs, but very delicious and very unique. Breakfast was delicious. We had some great conversation, met some nice people. The food was really good. Craig loved it as well. The croissant was so good. It was like savory and buttery, and it definitely was unlike anything I've had before, which I always love. I think maybe Craig and I will try to make that at home sometime. That would be easy enough. She said that the egg had dill in it, which I couldn't taste, but something definitely gave it a wonderful flavor. Right now, I'm going to enjoy these rooms, sit on the sofa, move on to the music room, and make believe I'm back in the 1800s. There's a Baraboo paper on the coffee table, and it says bumper to bumper traffic. And one of the shop owners was telling us about this. Actually, one in the Dells and one here in Baraboo were telling us about how bad the traffic was at the Dells. On last weekend, there was a car show, and they said it would take you like an hour to go 8 blocks. There were so many people. It says Automotion Weekend is one of the busiest ever. So, even though we've had some rain, I'm glad we didn't have bumper to bumper traffic. The last cup today looks beautiful, and yesterday was also beautiful. I'm going to move on to the music room. Actually, I'm going to sit in this corner because I love this corner so much. I also have a little magazine over here you can read, The Week. Oh, we have some others too. They have a selection of magazines here. People and Ideas and Badger Insider. I love all the built-ins. The kitchen, the dining room has so many of like built-in china cabinets and shelves on the wall. It's so beautiful. I can only imagine what it would be like to decorate this big house. I think it would be a lot of fun and very expensive. Probably very expensive to keep it up too. Joe and I were debating if this house across the street was a bed and breakfast. It might have it. We'll have to look. They do have like I can't remember what they call those that go on the front of the house. It just kind of looks like it might be a bed and breakfast. This bed and breakfast is about $200 a night per room, which isn't bad when you consider we paid $177 a night to stay at the Best Western in a suite. This just has so much character. I just love bed and breakfasts. Just so fun. Just look at this woodwork. I've decided that I'm going to buy an elephant to remember this trip by because of all the elephants in this house. I wish they sold a souvenir elephant here. There's one I really like. I've seen it in several rooms and I looked it up. I don't know if it's the same one or it just looks like it. Because when you do a reverse search on Amazon, you don't always get what you put in there. But the elephant I looked at was like $2,000. So, I mean, I'm looking in the $15 range maybe. I'd probably go $20 if I could find it. Maybe $25. Depends on how much I fell in love with it. I mean, at the Circus Museum, I've seen that they have lots of the posters like this. I'm anxious to see. What would I be doing in the 1800s? Probably, well, if I had enough money to have this big house, I'd probably have a maid. So, would I maybe sewing? What do people with a lot of money, what did they do in the 1800s during the day? The women anyway. The men were out making the money probably. This coffee table. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it for a little bit. You guys been taking the luggage out?
Yeah.
Let's see if she's in. I just turned the keys into her.
Call me Winnie the Pooh Pooh.
You go ahead and go up, buddy.